Hello, this is Benitomo Kamimura from aps Academy. How are you doing? If you come across a word that you do not know, make sure to practice and repeat that word over and over again. Now let's get started. The Soai sheep in Scotland. They are counting sheep in Scotland, and not because people there can't sleep. For the past few decades, researchers have been keeping close tabs on the wild Soai sheep in the St. Kilda Islands off the western coast of Scotland. Recently, they noticed something odd. Soai sheep had gotten 5% smaller on average. It's not that evolution doesn't operate in Scotland. Instead, it's a sign that global warming has made it easier for smaller, less fit Soai sheep to survive. Coulson and his colleagues of Imperial College London found that the harsh winters in the St. Kilda Islands have been getting shorter and milder, largely as a result of climate change. That makes food more plentiful and allows some of the smaller, younger sheep not only to survive, but also to have offspring that tend to be tiny. What Coulson calls the young mom effect, yet have a better chance of survival because of the warmer winters. The environmental and evolutionary processes are intertwined, says Coulson. There's still natural selection, but it's not leaving as big a signature as it used to. The surprising fact about evolution and global warming, as the sheep demonstrate, is that the relationship is not linear. It's not seasonal patterns, especially among species that live in the temperate or polar regions and are finely tuned to the seasons. Early springs and later falls confuse wildlife, which tell the time of the year by the length of the days. Animals are responding to changing season length, says Christina Holzapfel, an evolutionary biologist at the University of Oregon. They're using the most reliable environmental clues that they have, light. That means big shifts in fundamental survival behavior. Holzapfel and her colleague William Bradshaw have shown that at least one species, the purple pitcher mosquito, has already adapted genetically to changing climates. The non-biting mosquito is found from the mid-Atlantic states up to Canada. Mosquitoes in Maine always used to begin hibernating on August 25th, when there is about 15 hours of daylight, while mosquitoes in New Jersey hibernate later in the year in response to the later winters farther south. But Holzapfel and Bradshaw found that as the climate warmed and northern winters came later, Maine mosquitoes now start hibernation later too, 7.5 days later in 1996 than they ever did in the past. How did you do? Make sure to read at least 5 times. See you next time.